Well, we are extremely pleased to be with you here today, and we are very appreciative of you for being willing to come forth in this exchange of soul tea and alchemy as we open the floor each week to one person's question who's willing to ask something and have it be heard by many. So we thank you so much for being willing to go there with us today. So what is your question? Where would you like to begin, dear one?
Well, thank you for picking my question.
Yes.
I've had a lot of anxiety about this. And like I said, I could ask a big question about the state of our political system right now, but I'd like to really bring it closer to home. What I'd really like to ask is about me and about how I'm doing with how everything is going politically. I've never been very political. But you could say I've been more on the liberal side of things, so I'm finding myself really scared and angry with what's going on. Specifically, I'm scared that I may lose my health insurance. I'm self-employed, so I have insurance through Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. So I'm scared that I may lose that. And I find myself really angry at, I have friends who are gay and, they're being targeted, and I have friends who are immigrants, and there's just so much hate and all of that going on. So I find myself with these emotions that I'm not familiar with, fear and anger. And I just don't know how to be with that. So I'm curious if you have any suggestions for me.
Yeah. Excellent question. And you are not alone in that place of feeling anger and feeling fear. And those are two of the emotions that are very high in the collective consciousness right now, in the collective soup: fear, anger, anxiety. And so, first and foremost, it's important for you to acknowledge those feelings as you are seeing them and being the observer of them, that you are seeing these emotions bubbling up in you. And there is great importance in allowing yourself to express them, to feel them, to not make yourself wrong for feeling them and not rejecting them. Because if you are rejecting anger and fear within yourself, you are it's the energy of pushing against. And what's happening in your political administration is an immense amount of pushing against and an immense amount of feeding on the fear and the anger that is out there. So there's quite a machine of fear and anger going on right now, because people are feeling it on both sides, and both sides are fueling it. So there's so much fuel in the fire of bringing anger and fear up in the masses right now. And for you to be able to navigate these times, and for you to be able to to take care of yourself while assisting others in the process simply by you being one who's able to process this. We want you to get that you doing your own emotional work at this time is one of the most important things that you can be doing, because even if you don't think it has a ripple effect, it does in a huge way. You are helping balance out and anchor in the shift in energy that's happening on the planet. So, and we will say that the shift is going, even though it feels like it's swinging to the far right now, the shift on the planet is actually going in the direction that you want it to. We want you to get that the bigger shift that's happening is moving this planet into a place of higher frequencies of love and connection and commitment to this earth and this planet and to your neighbors, to your friends, to fellow brothers and sisters of all nations. The planet is being upgraded, but it does look like a bit of a mess right now. So there is all this fueling of the fire of the anger and fear, and it is giving you an opportunity to go within yourself and experience your own experience of what that anger feels like within you, what it conjures up within you, what that fear feels like within you, what it conjures up within you, meaning that the external circumstances that are currently happening are really bringing up to the surface patterns of fear and anger that have been within you in some way for years, really, for decades. So even if you haven't felt like an angry person or a fearful person, you still hold bits of that in your DNA. You hold it in your collective field from being empathic and having that energy around you. So, and from experiences that happened in childhood that, for many people, those childhood experiences are being brought up, those emotions that have been, beliefs about self and feelings from childhood are being brought up on high right now. So we want you to get that your anger is not everybody else's anger. We want to give you the distinction here, in that it's important for you to clear the energy field of what's yours and what's everybody else's, because there's so much surrounding you in the energy field right now. So it's easy to take on other people's anger. It's easy to take on other people's fear. And so it's important that you clear out of your field that which is not yours, that you give back to others that which is theirs and which is not yours. And then allow yourself to feel into your personal experience of where that anger is really coming from. To feel into your experience of what your personal fear is really about, because it's being triggered by the external circumstances, but what's happening is a much deeper healing within you. Is it a much deeper acceptance within you of these emotions that have always been there on some level. And so if you allow this entire process that's unfolding externally in the political world to be an opportunity for you to really go within and heal the quote unquote shadows within you, to heal those darker emotions and to see what's there for you on a personal level. That's where the deeper and bigger planetary shifts begin. So if you were just to close your eyes here and take a nice deep breath in. And just anchor into your heart. Just breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart center. Just dropping down into your body. And just as you're breathing there and getting out of your mind, but really being in your body with it. And then you bring in the anger that's coming up for you in all of this, and just allow yourself to breathe deeply into that anger and just allow yourself to have the experience of it in your body. What comes up for you as you breathe there?
Well, it's very uncomfortable. I don't like it. I want to push it away.
Mm-hmm.
My whole body clenches, like my hands clench, and it's almost like I curl up in a ball.
Good. So keep breathing there and just allow yourself to feel that, to feel the clenching and the curling up and the discomfort. And now go deeper into it, just breathing into it, just having the experience of it, just being in your body with it.
I feel really claustrophobic.
Okay, good. Just keep breathing there and letting yourself experience that feeling of claustrophobia. What's happening for you?
It's just huge desire to I want to scream and hit something, but I don't feel like I can. I feel bound or trapped.
Yes. Good. So that's beautiful. Excellent. So keep breathing there, because what you're in right there is the exact place of victim consciousness, which is feeling bound, feeling trapped, and wanting to be able to lash out and scream and hit something, but feeling like you can't, like you're, what's happening for you there?
Well, now I just want to cry.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll go there. Just let those tears come up.
I don't want to be a victim.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard that word and I just got that I wasn't trapped. Mm-hmm. and my eyes got all teary, and it's like, it's like I've been holding myself back.
Mm.
And I just got really sad.
Yeah.
You know, like I could have been screaming and I could have been punching if I wanted to. And that just made me sad.
Yeah. Good. So go there. Just let that sadness come through you. Let yourself feel it.
It's like heartbreak almost.
Good. Good. Okay, go there. Go there. Let your heart be broken open. Just go into that heartache.
That is a deep, deep sorrow.
Good, good. Yes, it's very deep. Let it come through like a river. Just go.
Like a sinkhole in my heart.
Mm-hmm. Just keep going there, just feeling the depths of that sinkhole, how big it is, the lifetimes of sadness and grief.
Well, the cats all came over.
Yes, they know. So what's there in that sinkhole? Are there any memories or thoughts or feelings coming in?
Well, it's very black. This is going to sound strange, but there's a bike.
Okay, keep going there. What about the bike?
I don't know. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a whirlwind or a vortex in the sinkhole, and the bike is flying around. Looks kind of like in the Wizard of Oz, but without the witch riding it.
What does that bike represent to you?
I don't know. It looks like a bike I had maybe when I was in about second or third grade. So I would have been about 6 or 7 years old.
Do you see yourself, your little one, on it, near it?
No. But I can see myself in my mind's eye at that age.
And is there anything that she wants to say to you? That 6 or 7-year-old version of you, girl within you?
Well, she is miserable, and she's all clenched up.
Mm.
She probably wanted, like she wanted to scream, but she couldn't.
Mm.
Yeah.
What does she want to say right now?
I don't know. I just want to hold her. As if she felt like that. Yeah. I feel sorry for it. It's like she can't talk. It's like she doesn't know how to talk. Yeah. You know, I think by that age, I slammed doors, but I don't think I talked. You know, I couldn't get angry.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be the good girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I had so much anger in me. I wonder why. Probably because I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
I couldn't express whatever was going on.
So what does little Gail want to express now? What does she want to say to you?
She's just glad that I'm seeing her and holding her. She feels seen. Like she's been waiting to be seen and loved. She just wanted to be noticed. Oh.
And to have her voice heard and to have been able to express herself.
Yeah.
Or to somehow be supported in being able to express herself.
All of the above.
She's trying to find her way to figure out how to express herself and how to be in the world.
She says that she was told to be smart and to do well in school and to be good, and she did all of that and got no reward for that. She did everything she was told.
And what was she wanting to receive, but she didn't receive in doing everything right?
She wanted attention. And her brother did everything wrong and got all the attention.
And how did that feel to her?
Not good.
Yeah.
Didn't make sense.
Not fair.
Not fair.
Yeah. How come he's doing everything wrong and getting all the attention, and I'm doing everything right and I'm not getting the attention?
Yeah.
It's not fair. What does she want to say about that? What else is there?
So, I'm present now to 10-year-old. My name was gay. Oh, I'm not saying names. My name was different back then. Yeah. But I'm present to 10-year-old me now. And that's when I started being bad. And I still didn't pay attention.
So whether she was being good or being bad, she still wasn't getting the attention.
That's right.
How did that feel?
Unfair. Terrible. Just always wanted attention. Like there was no way to get it. Like I could never win. Oh my God, I say that all the time. I could never win.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never win. Whether you're being good or being bad, you're still not getting that attention. You're still not being seen.
Yeah.
You can never win.
I kind of feel that way right now about my health insurance. Finally got health insurance, and now it's going to be taken away again. It's like, I can never win.
Yeah.
It's just playing out again. And I want to make it about, who's the president, but it's just that same old energy running again.
And so with that piece, you are in charge of your health insurance, not a system out there. And you're creating your health insurance journey, even though it feels like external things are happening. And we want you to get that the health insurance journey is going to change, but it has to change from within. And so all of this work here is powerful work in allowing yourself to unravel that patterning of I never win. And because what we want to say to you is there's amazing new things that can happen to you in terms of your health insurance and in terms of your relationship to your health and being taken care of and supported in it. And that is going to be unfolding in all of this, even though it looks like wreckage right now. We want you to keep your North Star on, I always win. I always win. I always win, especially when it comes to my health and my body and me taking care of myself. I always win. I always win. Things are always working out for me because there's all kinds of ways in the system that you can absolutely win in this game.
It's your game. See that.
It's your game. It's not their game. It's your game. Don't let yourself think that they're controlling your game. You can play it out however you want to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's there in shifting the energy around I never win? How can your little one start to feel empowered to see that she always wins and that the attention that she's desiring is really coming from you? It's you giving yourself, you giving her the love and attention and appreciation that she's been craving.
Well, first of all, I don't feel any anger, and I don't feel any sorrow, and my heart feels full. And it feels fascinating to have, like, in those few minutes, been present to myself growing up. It's like I'm present to myself at all ages.
Mm.
And we're, like, all together here. Really interesting and fascinating.
Mm.
And so everybody feels seen. Like we're all here. We're all together. I can't describe it, but nobody feels alone right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because they're not.
That's right. And I've never had that experience before. And so I'm definitely going to hang on to that or practice it, or I don't know. But whatever that is, I'm hanging on to that. And just having seen that pattern of I never win, and knowing how much I win in my life, like it's not the truth.
Yes.
And if that's where it started, I can notice it now when it comes up, you know, that it's from way back there.
Yes.
And I can interrupt it.
Yes.
And I'll definitely bring it to this conversation because it has nothing to do with the president.
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to do with my health care. You know, that will or won't go away. I have no idea. But I've always had health care, and it's come from different sources, and I've been resourceful around that. I haven't had a real job in 20 years. So I can be resourceful around that again. And who knows what's going to happen? We really don't.
Yes.
What I'm really present to, and I'm so grateful to Ina and The Alchemists, because what I'm really present to is that what's so is what's so. And I know, I really loved when you said, keep what's mine and not get caught up in the rest, like what's not mine. Because I've been allowing myself to do that, and I know that I can keep my ground. And let what's so be what's so. And work on keeping my ground so that I can deal with what's so. powerfully. Because I don't have any control over what's so, like what the circumstances are, but I can take care of myself. And I can support those I love around me.
Yes.
And I think that that's what we have to do right now with what's so.
Yes. So does that feel empowering, or does that feel like victimhood?
No, that feels really empowering.
Exactly. Yes.
And I have not been there. I maybe had moments of that, but mostly I have not.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful for this conversation. And I'm glad it's recorded so I can listen to it again.
Excellent. Well done, dear one. Very well done. Do you see how simple that was, and how empowering that was, and how it really isn't about all the craziness that's going on out there? It's just all that craziness is giving each person here an opportunity to go within and heal in that way, because that's just lifelong stuff that you just transformed right there, thanks to the political world on the outside of you. And that changes everything. Your entire trajectory just changed from that conversation.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at it that way, that's for sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm truly grateful for the support. I'm not sure I would have seen it that way.
Excellent. Well, you were willing to go there, and that's a huge piece of it, is being willing to dive so deeply and go within and allow yourself to have that experience, because most people are afraid to do that. Most people are in avoidance over it, and that anger and fear stays there if you avoid feeling it and diving into it and going deeper. And the gold is always right beneath your feet. The gold is always in feeling the emotions that are coming up for you. That's where you want to dive. That's what you want to experience, because that's where all your breakthroughs and ahas lie. Your roadmap is within you. Your roadmap to your own expansion comes through diving in and experiencing your emotions, and that's your path to freedom. That's what breaks you free from that claustrophobia and that feeling of not being able to voice what you want to voice and be in control in that way. Do you feel the freedom within you now after going through that?
Within and without. Thank you.
Excellent.
Wow.
Yes. Well, we are so appreciative to you for having this wonderful cup of soul tea and alchemy with us. And we look forward to chatting with you again. So much love to you, dear one.